what advice would you give to beginners preparing for this charity challenge?
The right way to prepare for that is that you take a full week plan and you replicate by increasing the numbers. So for example, we start on a Monday, what we like to call is an easy run. Yeah. Beginners generally need to find that pace where they can find out. That pace generally you can find that out is once you get away from the first 15 minutes. The first 15 minutes, what we like to call that you, like in layman terms, is the adrenaline that is stored in the human's body. So that adrenaline generally takes 12 to 15 minutes to leave before your body kicks into the other energy systems. So some obviously would like to say that you start to use your own fat in your body as energy. So that only then you can really work out what pace you can run for a longer period.
So how many times a week should they be doing something?
Okay, so we've got Monday, which we class as an easy run, which is the 1 mile.
Okay.
Tuesday, if they're not doing any sort of exercise, you need to bring in what we call strength and conditioning. Strength and conditioning is, though we always talk about 10K being a cardiovascular sport, it requires strength. Generally, running will not give you strength. It will give you lung capacity, but strength comes from doing something that has a little bit of resistance. Strength and conditioning is very important for these kind of tasks because you need muscles. So when people start to feel cramps and all other things, that body pains and everything, it comes from muscular fatigue. If you have no muscles, you're not going to last very long. Okay. So what we do is Monday we do an easy run. So in the first week you're just going to find your pace, you're going to find your feet. Tuesday you do strength and conditioning. This will be, if you've never been to a gym or you're not a member of a gym, then it's bodyweight exercises. It's push-ups, you just drop down, drop in, and you maybe try and get out 10.
Okay.
Straight through 2. And then you do squats, shoulder width apart, drop in, all the way through, and so on. You've got this leg exercise, you've got lunges, you've got static lunges, you've got alternating lunges where you step through, step back, and so on.
So for a beginner, how many sets would they do, or how long should they spend? You know, considering they've got 6 weeks to go for the walk, how long should they spend on it? So Monday is how long is the run?
I generally say a mile shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes.
Okay, and then
generally 10 minutes. You start with 10 minutes a mile.
Yeah.
You do strength and conditioning. You do a few push-ups. You do 3-4 sets of push-ups, 10 each. You do squats. Maybe do 50.
Okay.
You do 10, 10, 10, or do 12, 12, 12.
Okay.
And do a few more exercises just to get the muscles going. And then the third day, what we class is the easy run again. You do that one mile again. So what we even though we're training for a kilometer, when we start working in miles, technically you're doing 2.2 miles. So the 2.2 kilometers, sorry. So the third day you'll do the easy run again. Fourth day you do strength and conditioning again. Fifth day you rest. Sixth day, which becomes a Saturday, you go for a long run. Your long run has to be 2 miles. So you add the 2 easy runs and becomes 2 miles.
Okay.
So what happens is the first week it's just 1 mile.
Yeah.
1 mile easy run, 1 mile easy run. Long run becomes 2 miles. Next week you do 1.2 miles. Your second run becomes 1.3 miles. So your long run is now 2.5 miles. So eventually you go through the weeks. When you get to week 5, you're pretty much on your 10K because 10K is roughly about 6.5 miles. So if you work that structure, 6 weeks is ample time to get through that whole side. So the question obviously I'm sure is coming is, when it comes closer to the time, what do you do, especially the week leading up?
Yes.
So we've said 6 days. So what we do is your easy run, you only have one easy run, you have strength and conditioning, and you have a long run. Day 4, you do strength and conditioning, abs, stretches, everything out. Day 5 is rest. Day 6 and 7, you just leave it. Generally, if you're in a gym, you will go and do cross trainer. You don't do any impact work 2 days before a long run. But as you start exercising more and more, you'll be more aware of your portion sizes. Portion sizes are big because we tend to sometimes skip meals, and what we'll do is, all right, we've skipped lunch, we'll just have a massive plate. You know, sometimes our eyes are bigger than our bellies, and we don't actually need as much food as we eat. So the idea is a portion size control, because I'm not going to start telling you what to eat. But the idea is that if that's what you have at home and your mom cooks that or whatever, it's going to be hard for them to change for the whole family. So every time you take a bite, put the spoon down, put the fork down, chew it. The idea is that sometimes we eat so fast that we don't give the body time to register, to tell the stomach to tell us that we're full. So these kind of things are important. If you really want to take this seriously, this is how it is. And this is not just something that you take for preparing for a 10K run. This is just life. So if we took this on board, we could actually really live much longer and much healthier life. That's the kind of advice that I would give to anybody that was just doing it.